Good morning, girls. Girls, I started the exercise 7.4 yesterday, and I completed these two questions. This exercise is based on the inequalities of a triangle, and the three inequalities are: the first one is, I've written here, the side opposite to the greater angle is always greater. The three inequalities which we have learned yesterday are: the side opposite in a triangle, the side opposite to the greater angle is always greater. Then the next one is, in a triangle, the angle opposite to the greater side is always greater. I have explained you yesterday all this in my video, you can go through it. And the third inequality is, the sum of the lengths of the two sides in a triangle is always greater than the third side. Okay, so most of the times we are using these two conditions. Side opposite to the greater angle is always greater, and the angle opposite to the greater side is always greater. So let's see now question number 3. 1 and 2 I have completed. You can go through my videos. In the figure 7.49, that is this one, it is saying that angle B is less than angle A. Okay, angle C is less than angle D. Show that AD is less than or smaller than this side, that is BC. Okay, so question number 3, I'll draw the figure. A, B, this point is O, this is C, and this is D. We'll mark the angles. Here also. Okay. Now in triangle, what are the conditions given? The given conditions are: angle B is less than angle A, and the second condition given is angle C is less than angle D. Now using these conditions, we are going to prove that AD is less than BC, right? So starting with in triangle, which one? AOB. We know that in this triangle, angle B is greater than, no, angle B is smaller than angle A. This is given. When angle B is a smaller angle, when this is a smaller angle than this one, the side opposite to angle B is which one? AO. So OA will be smaller than OB. Okay, so I will write OA is less than or smaller than OB, and the reason is the side opposite to the smaller angle is smaller. Okay, now you know that the condition what we have learned is the side opposite to the greater angle is greater. So obviously this statement also has the same meaning, that the side which is opposite to the smaller angle is always smaller. So when we look at this triangle, when this is greater, B is B is smaller than A, so OA is smaller than OB. Okay, so I have written over here, this is condition 1. Now same in triangle, which one? COD. COD, in COD, which is a smaller angle? Angle C less than angle D. What is the side opposite to angle C? This side, OD. So I will write OD is less than OC. Condition 2, yes, condition 2, and the same reason that the side opposite to the smaller angle is always smaller. Now what I'll do with this condition 1 and 2, I'm going to add. So therefore I will write here adding 1 and 2. When I add 1 and 2, I will get OA plus OD less than OB plus OC. Right. Now look at the diagram again. What is OA plus OD? OA plus OD is AD. So therefore AD less than, what is OB plus OC? It is BC. So BC. So when I go back to the question, we can see that we have to prove that AD is less than BC, and here also we have proved that AD is less than BC, and in the end we write hence proved. So this completes your question number 3, children. I hope it is clear to you that the conditions which are given in the question, using that we are going to apply the inequality and then solve, or we can prove whatever is required. Now question number 4, this one. AB and CD are respectively the smallest and the longest side of the quadrilateral ABCD. Yes. This is A, B, C and D. Now you can see that this is a quadrilateral in which it is saying that A is... No. They are saying that AB is the smallest and DC is the largest side. Using these conditions, we are going to prove that angle A is greater than angle C. Okay, to prove angle A is greater than angle C and angle B is greater than angle D. Okay, now what is given? The given statements are AB is the smallest, okay, and CD is the... Wait, let me check. Have I made the points correct? This is D and this is C. Okay, so CD is the greatest. Right? Now, to prove these two statements, we need to join. Suppose I join here this. I join B to D. Right? Okay. Now, if I number the angles, I think that will be easy. So, I will number the angles. Suppose I number this as 1. Okay, this I number it as 2. This I number it as 3. Okay, now here I number it as 4. Okay, and 5 and 6. Let's see whether which statement we'll be able to prove over here, and then we go to the next one. Now we see that in triangle, which one? B A D, or we write ABD, suppose. Okay, ABD, BAD, same. We know that this is the smallest side. Okay, this is the smallest side. So when this is the smallest side, this will be the smaller angle, right? So I will write. Now which two sides I am considering, that also I have to see. So in triangle ABD, I will write AB is the smallest side, right? And this is a smaller side, and let me consider this. So therefore I will write, I have to consider this one, AD. So I will write AB is the smallest side, so I will write AB is less than AD, right? Okay, now when AB is less than AD, what does this mean? What is the opposite angle to AB? Angle 2. And what is the opposite angle to AD? 1. Okay, so I will write angle 2 is less than angle 1. Right? Now, coming to this triangle, I'll name this as 1. No, don't be confused with this one and this one. This is just to number it. This is angle. Now, in triangle BCD, triangle BCD. When I say triangle BCD, I know that this is the longest side. Okay. Now, when this is the longest side, I can write that CD is greater than BC. Okay, CD is greater than BC, or I can change and write BC is less than CD. Now, what is the opposite angle to BC? BC. What is the opposite angle to BC? Angle 6 is less than angle 4. Okay, angle 6 is less than angle 4. I name this as 2. What I have written in the previous one, that angle 2 is less than angle 1. This was the first one. Now if I combine them, what is 2 and 6? What is 2 and 6? Angle D. And what is 1 and 4? Angle B. So I will write adding 1 and 2. I will write angle 6 plus angle 2 is less than angle 4 plus angle 1. And what is 6 plus 2? According to the figure, 6 plus 2 is angle D, right? And is less than angle, which one? This angle B, right? Now in the question they are saying, or we can write angle B is greater than angle D. This is what they are asking in the question, and what we have proved, that angle D is less than angle B, which is also correct. So this is first part, means one part. Now we have to prove that angle A is greater than angle C. Now for that, what we have to do, we'll draw the figure again. I'll draw the figure again. Now, in the previous case, this is B, A, B, C and D. In the previous part, I have joined BD. Now I will join AC. Okay. Now what do we have to prove? That angle A is greater than angle C, or we can prove that angle C is less than angle A. Now let's check. Here also I'll number the angles in the same way as I have done. Numbering can be different also. 1, 2, this is 3, then in this order if I go 4, this is 5 and this is 6. Now here in this case we don't need 3 and 6, so we are going to only concentrate on these angles which we have to prove to be greater, right? Now considering triangle ABC. When I say triangle ABC, you know that AB is the smallest side, right? Now when if AB is the smallest side, obviously BC will be greater. Yes, so I will write AB is less than BC, right? I can also write it as BC is greater than AB. So conditions are same, it has same meaning. When AB is less than BC, when AB is less than BC, it means angle 4, right? Angle 4 is less than which angle? Angle 1. This is the first condition. Angle 4 will be less than angle 1. Angle 4 will be less than angle 1 because this is a smaller side. If this is a smaller side, the angle opposite to the smaller side is always smaller. Now this is smaller, this is greater, this is first part. Now in triangle, same procedure. ADC. ADC. Now you know that CD is the largest side, right? It is given in the question that CD is the largest side. Now when CD is the largest side, obviously this side AD will be smaller. Okay, so we will write CD is greater than AD, or I can write AD is less than CD. Okay, now when AD is less than CD, what is the angle opposite to AD? What is the angle opposite to AD? 5. So angle 5 is less than angle 2. I have written here. Angle 5 is less than 2. And you know, children, which property we are applying? The angle opposite to the smaller side is smaller. If you want, you can change the condition. If you change the order, this sign will change. It will become the greater sign. So therefore now this is 2. Now I'll again add 1 and 2 here. What I'll do, 4 plus 5. Okay. Angle 4 plus 5 is less than angle 1 plus angle 2. Now what is 4 and 5 according to the figure? 4 and 5 is angle C, right? And what is 1 and 2? What is 1 and 2? 1 and 2 is angle A. Okay, so as I told you that angle C is less than angle A, which also means that angle A is greater than angle C. So hence we have proved what was asked in the question. Okay, so as you can understand that this question has two parts. We'll draw the figure. We will first join one diagonal. It can be AC, it can be BD, depending on what angles we want to prove, because it is given in the question what we have to prove. Accordingly you will choose the angles and the side. Okay, so therefore this question is complete. Now if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Now coming to the last question, question 5. This one. In the figure 7.51, as you can see here, question number 5, the triangle is given. Okay, the triangle is given PQR, right? What is PS? PS, you can check in the question, is bisecting QPR. QPR, right? So this is bisecting, this is point S. Now which side is greater? PR. PR is greater than, check, PR is greater than PQ. I have written here. So therefore if I want, I can number the angles. So I think that will be easy. PR is greater than PQ. Now what do we have to prove? We have to prove that PSR, this angle, is greater than this angle PSQ. Okay, so let's check out here. I name this as 1 and 2, right? If here I name it as 3, this I give it as 4, here 5, and this is 6. Okay, numbering can be in any order. It can be starting from 1 to any order. Now starting with the condition given, PR is greater than PQ. Now when PR is greater than PQ, what is the angle opposite to PR? Angle 3. Okay, so we will write proof. Angle 3 is greater than angle 4. Right? Now what is angle 3 and angle 4? Why this is greater? We'll write the angle opposite to the greater side is always greater. Yes. Okay. Now, when I look at this part, 1 and 2, you know that PS is bisecting. So I will write PS bisects angle A. Therefore, I will write angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay. Now, you know that there is an exterior angle property in a triangle, that sum of the two interior opposite angles is always equal to the exterior angle. Okay. So now I can do one thing. In triangle PSQ, I can write 1 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 6. You can check here. 1 plus 3 is equal to 6, because which property we are applying here? Exterior angle property, which you have learned before. Now in triangle PSR, angle 2 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 5. Okay. Now children, what we can do here, using this condition, Here I have got 3 is greater than 4. Yes. And here I have got 1 is equal to 2. Here I have got 1 plus 3 is equal to 6. And here I have got 2 plus 4 is equal to 5. Now, we have to prove that 5 is PSR. That is which angle? PSR is greater, this one. PSR is greater, that is angle 6 is greater than angle 5. We have to prove. I'll write here. To prove angle 6 PSR is greater than angle 5. Now what we can do here, suppose I take out this side. Yes, 1. In place of, if I take out from this, if I take out 3 is greater than 4, right? Now we know that angle 1 is equal to angle 6 minus angle 3, right, from here. And I can also write it as angle 3 is equal to angle 6 minus angle 1, right? Now which of the conditions we can use? We can just check out. From here I will get angle 2 is equal to angle 5 minus angle 4, and angle 4 I can write it as angle 5 minus angle 2. Now what we can do, this and this, these values I can apply in this one, right? That is this condition which we have taken out. I can substitute the value of angle 3 and angle 4 from here. Okay, so I will write substituting the value of angle 3 and angle 4, we get. Now what do we get? In place of angle 3 I will write angle 6 minus angle 1. Yes. And in place of, this is what? In place of 3. Now what will I write in place of 4? Angle 5 minus angle 2. Now in between, what sign we have? Greater sign. So therefore it will be a greater sign. Now children, as you know that 1 is equal to 2. So if I bring minus 2 this side, it will become plus 2. Okay, so instead of moving here and there, I can directly cancel this 1 and 2. And now I am left with angle 6 is greater than angle 5. Now what is angle 6 in the diagram? According to our diagram, what is angle 6? PSR. So therefore, angle PSR is greater than angle PSQ. Hence, proved. So therefore, we have proved that angle 6 is greater than angle 5, or we can say that PSR is greater than PSQ. This is what we had, this is what we need to prove. This completes your question number 5, and this also completes your exercise. Now children, there is one more question left, and that also I will complete. Now in my next video I will complete question number 6, as well as I will do some examples with this question number 6. Okay, you all complete your work. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, and thank you. Have a nice day.